Check. Very good afternoon and welcome to the live coverage from St. Peter's College grounds here in Bambalapitiya for the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. This is the sixth week of beautiful rugby played by all the schools, and here we are live for St. Peter's taking on Science College. Peter Wright's unbeaten so far in this season, while the counterparts from Mount Lavinia are still striding towards their first victory of this season after 4 losses in their games played. The Peter Wrights, on the other hand, coming into this game after magnificent performance against Zaira College, beating them 56 points to 7 at Maradana. And we look into the Science College results. A close encounter at Bogambara against Vidyartha College, 26 points to 19. That went in favor of Vidyartha. And then a big loss against Royal College at home for Science. That was 45 to 18. And then at Zaira College, they lost it 24 points to 8 in a close encounter. And last week at Pallekale, they had to face a big defeat against Trinity, who were preparing for the Bradby this week. On the other hand, St. Peter's College, after that big win here in Bambalapitiya in the first week against much fancied Royal College outfit for 11 points to 5. And then they had 2 trips to Kandy. First was at Bogambara against Dharmaraja. That was 34 points to 7. That's a bonus point victory for St. Peter's. And then the Peter Wrights went into the Lions' Den in Pallekale and came up with a victory of 22 points to 10. And a solid performance last week against Zaira at Maratana. That went in favor of the Bamba Brigade, 56 points to 7. And the Peter Wrights will look to continue their good momentum going forward in this Dialog Schools Rugby League. Both teams ready with their college songs. While they sing the college songs, we'll look at the team cards this evening. Science College let's look at the Science College school songs done and dusted. And now we'll look in to the team cards. The two teams taking on first the visitors, Science College, Mithmina and Dharanjaya and Ravidu will form the forward front row, and Isuru and Siluna will be the second rows, and Oshan Balasuriya will combine with Ashana Kanayaka and Roshan Lidmulage will be the forwards for Science College. Looking at the backs, this will be a very important combination where Anuradha Muthumina and Sasita Kaluarachi, the 9-10, and then Marshan Madhularage and Manik Singzo will be the center combination, and Shankar Tuwan and Isuru will be the wings, and Oshad Mahabudhyansilage will be the fullback for Science College. Replacements: Pramod Aditya, Lisad Tikshana, Hiruka, Sitara, Senesh and Kushan will complete the match day 23 for Science College, who will be eyeing for an initial victory in this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2022. Let's look at the home side. St. Peter's College, Ranitu Ridmal, Jehan Veerabangsha, and a change by coach Sanap Martis at the hooker position. Januka Ranasinghe comes in. Sadev Gamage and Senuka Pereira will form the all-important second row with Aiden Fernando and skipper Ashed Madhugasbe will be your flankers, while Dulaj Navodya will be playing that pivotal role of number 8. And Salitha Gamage, who had a brilliant game at Maradana, will form in with Vindya Dimel, who was on the bench in that game, and he has come into the starting lineup with the last week man of the match player Sudesh Jayavikrama teaming up with Pasindu Bandara, who scored 2 tries at Maradana at the centre combinations, and Vishenka Silva will be joined by Dinesh Ranasinghe coming in for Sulaiman at the wing position, and the ever reliable Kushan Thanidu will be the fullback for the Peterites as the replacements with Sachin Methusara, Vaughan Dion, Praneeth Silva, who scored 3 tries, and Amit Jayavira, a brilliant fly half, and Suleiman Rias, who started the last week, drops into the replacements, and Rahul Peter will finish this Peterite match day 23. So all to play for both teams. One more week of play remaining in the first round. Peterites with a victory today will definitely seal a spot in the super round, whereas Science College still looking for that first victory, and the Peterites would be aiming a victory plus a bonus point just to stay in the hunt in this Dialog Schools Rugby League. And today's production is brought to you by a combined production with the Peterite Media Unit and the Papare.com, bringing you live action from St. Peter's College. We are a few minutes away from kickoff. It's been a very busy week of rugby. So yesterday's St. Thomas's losing it against the SN Anayaka, 10 points to 13. And today there are 2 big games happening as Royal will take on Trinity the Bradby first leg, and Isipatana College will host Wesley. That's at Havelock Park. So some thrilling games on the cards.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All set and ready. Marshan Pereira of Science College to kick this week 6 game as a long kickoff collected nicely by St. Peter's, and return kick by Vindya Dimel. Does not go into touch, and now Science looking to run just outside the 40 meter. That's Ashan Yapa. Now Science looking to use them, and a beautiful interception there by St. Peter's. That's Dulaj Navodya going under the post to open the scoring. And that's the ideal start for the Peterites as Dulaj Navodya opens the scoring. And Science College did not expect that by the Peterites. But a beautiful running angle by Navodya, enabling him to intercept that pass, and no one was catching him after that. So ideal start for the Bamba Brigade in the first minute of play. Peter Rice will look to add the extra 2 points. With the Nimel with the kicking duties for the home side. Kick goes through, so that's 2 more points for St. Peter's. 7 points to nil in the first minute of play. An ideal start for Coach Martis and his team for St. Peter's. 7 points to nil in the first minute of play. Science College, not the expected start. They were on the attack, but brilliant intercept run by Tulaj Navodaya. Now Science with the kick. This time they goes to a short kick, but well collected there by Kushant Ardu. Now Gallage trying to run and offloads it to his skipper. St. Peter's looking to build up a few phases of play. And a penalty in favor of Science College. Ideal opportunity for the visiting side to slow down the game and play to their pace. They will look to go for points, but Anuradha Lakshan is acting as skipper for the Sticks. We are just in the 3rd minute of play, so that's an ideal decision taken by Science College, knowing that they just gave away a interception try that was unfortunate, and now time to rebuild it slowly by adding the 3 points. Danun with the penalty kick. That does not go successfully, so could be a 22-meter restart for the Peter Wright. Peter Wright's is starting the game. Getting the ball. Science is good for the eastern side. Now Science looking to run, brought down by Vinda Dimel. Still Science opting to run. Lakshan goes to the box kick. That goes high, and collection not done well by the Peter Wrights. Science now playing with the knock forward advantage. Still their plan is to run. And a penalty in favor of St. Peter's. Calling the 2 captains. Shane Silva for Science and Shane Madhukaski. Talking says free through. So Kushant Ardu will look to pump this down and gain some valuable yards forward. Kick finds touch, and that's into the 22-meter of Science College. Good kick. They need some valuable yards forward for the Peterites now. Opportunity for forwards. Make some inroads in this game. Collection is done good by Aiden Fernando. Now the Peterite forwards forming the rolling ball, making good progress. Still the ball is going forward. And that has been brought down. Referee says that was illegal. Now in the Dimel to Sudesh Jayavikrama. He's been marked heavily by Science College now. Not coming from the side, says referee. And Peterites taking the quick tap, looking to run here. Sudesh Jayavikrama. He was deadly last week. And that was Rana Singh. Peterites setting things up. Galage looking for the shorter side to Pasidu. Again Galage to Aiden Silva. Aiden Fernando. He makes some yards forward now. Referee stops play. Awards a penalty just in front of the sticks. What would the Peterites do? The intent in this game was to score tries, so they opt for a scrum. Center scrum, allowing the Peterites to attack this Science defense from both ends. With the Dimel to the right and Pasidu Bandara to the left. They go to win the Dimel to Visheka Silva. Visheka Silva makes a few yards forward. Now Galage will look for the other option. Right forwards. Steady things now. Passing it, and unfortunately ball was knocked forward there by Rana Singh. Penalty in favor of Science College. Opportunity miss by the Peterites. Had two opportunities to go against this Science College outfit, but could not capitalize. So the score stands at 7 points to nil. Small head up in play for an injury for a Science player. Still medics are attending. Peterites initial opportunities miss, but that intercept try is what makes a difference between the two teams in this game. Update from Paula Park is that DC Papare is leading 5 points to nil. There's a hold up in play. It's Science 13 mixing. It's been attended by the minutes. I welcome Senator Premavadana, number 8 of St. Peter's College 2016 team. Welcome Senator to the Combox. Peterites initial interceptor try by Raj Navodaya is the difference between two sides, and the intention of the Peterites has been to score. In this game they had 2 penalties, but opting to go for to score tries.
And this game is really important for St. Peter's College to keep the unbeaten clean slate, and also it's important for Science College as well. Do you think Nilhan Science can make some brilliance over this match?
They would like to make an impact in this game, as you see running through the Science defense, still going strong, and the tackle was missed by the Science College, but offload is good, and a beautiful fend off there by Vinda Dimmel, and Peterites playing with the advantage, just goes to the try line, and then they have scored. That's Aiden Fernando scoring for the second consecutive week for the Peterites, and that was a brilliant run by Rana Singh, breaking that Science College defense. And then Vinda Dimmel collecting that pop pass, just goes to the try line, and then they have scored. That's Aiden Fernando scoring for the second consecutive week for the Peterites. Scoring twice now. That was a Science has not been deadly as they used to be, but now conceding 2 tries in the first 10 minutes, they would need a big comeback in this game.
Yes, definitely. And as you can see, Aiden, he just spot the gap and he just score. A brilliant, intelligent play by Aiden over there. Tarindu is for the kick.
The kick is not good, so the score will stand at 12 points to nil. On a flag kick by Kushan Tanidu. Did not have the distance in that kick. One area that Peterites would love to improve is the conversion by the kickers. This week they scored 9 tries, but only managed to convert 4, so that's a slight area that they would love to improve it. As we see the connection is doing well by Schenker. That was not forward, so scrum in favor of Science College.
And Nilan, about conversions, those 2 points come in handy when it comes to close games. St. Peter should master on converting tries.
It's been a smooth sail for the Peterites. They had a very close game against Royal, but other than that, the Trinity game would have been very important. Close game, that was 10 points, 22. So after that Royal game, these boys have not got a closer encounter in this group yet. This is Science spreading it to the corner. Brought down by the Peterites just outside the 40-meter line. That's Lakshan passing that pass, and unfortunately that was knocked down by Oshan Barasuri for Science. So Peterites getting another opportunity just outside the 50-meter mark.
scrum down. An umbrella break. Gallagher setting him. It's a penalty. Yes, yes. St. Peter's with an infringement going from sides. And again another opportunity for Science College.
Another opportunity for the boys from Mount Lavinia. They will look to put this into touch. They gain 15 meters forward from that kick.
St. Peter should not play their ball inside the half in this first half. They should always kick the ball out from the half, and they should camp on the other opponent's red zone. What do you think, Nilhan, about that?
Yeah, that's true, but having a deadly line with Sudesh and Paksinu Bandara, Kushan Tharidu, I think the first plan would be to use them. And if that does not go in, I think your plan will be the one which the Peterites will go forward, and good sack done by the Peterites. And now they try to not allow Science come out with the ball, but Science now with Lakshan feeding it to Sasit Devjan. He goes into contact. The ball is secured by Science College now. Good passes now to Pandar.
St. Peter's maintaining a good line speed, not letting Science gain past the gain line.
That's very important when you're defending well. Good line speed. When you go into the second round, these things will be very important.
Yes, definitely, Nilhan.
Science now trying to run. Good tackle there by Singh, Janukar Singh. Peterites bringing some pressure and getting the penalty. There's another Science player down with the injury. They lost their center player Manik Singh for an injury, and now a second injury in this game. Peterites now looking for another touch find. No, Galagay ups for a quick tap against the Science defense, who were getting ready for a touch finder, but unfortunately there's a knock forward in that ruck, allowing the ball back to Science College. This has been the trend. St. Peter's having few opportunities, not getting the maximum out of this. Just 16 minutes gone, they have scored 2 tries, but they could have done better with this few opportunities given to them.
Yes, definitely. And still, St. Peter's doesn't have a solid cushion. They should prioritize on scoring, and also they should mainly focus on getting the bonus point in this game as well.
Yeah, that has been the main focus from what I have seen in this 16 minutes of play, that the Peterites not going for 3 points and looking to score. That will be the first thing that the Peterites will opt but I'm a strong believer in putting points on the board, so that will bring a lot of pressure to Science College. Just 16 minutes gone, so we have scored 2 tries, and adding few more points and using the territorial game and kicking and bringing pressure, as you said, would be handy. Just an update from the 2 games happening, and the first one happening at Havelocks is that Wesley is leading 6 points to 5, and Royal is leading 5 points to 0 at Palle Calais, the first leg of the Bradby. Two big games. Next week the Peter Rice will take on Vidyartha at Bambalapitia, so that after that game, the first round games will conclude. And then 2 big games away in the second round. Still there's a held up in play.
Yes, Nilhan and the stretcher is going in. I hope that's nothing serious over there. Nilan, from the beginning of this game, there are too many injuries here.
Science College lost their center initially. Now another player going down for an injury, so not good news for the boys from Mount Lavinia. And we wish them a speedy recovery. It's never nice to see a player being stretched out of the game syndrome.
Yes, exactly, Nilhan.
So the play will restart with a scrum in favor of Science College. This game has had few stops and starts. A lot of scrums and 2 injuries have brought this. The rhythm of that stop-start affair.
A good steady scrum by Science.
Science also looking to run now. Rakshan puts in that box hit, but well spotted there by Vindadimel, and Vindadimel goes over to score the 3rd try for St. Peter's College. And good defensive work turned into attack by the Peterites, and Dimel gets his name on the scorecard. And 3rd try for St. Peter's. Science also looking to run now.
Well spotted by Vindadimel there.
Rakshan
Perfect timing.
That box hit, but
Well spotted there by Vindadimel, and
Vindadimel goes over. 3rd try for the Peterites. That's nice to see, turning defense into attack. And Dimel timed it very well, as Senora said. And then beautiful handoff and going over to score the 3rd try. Kushan Tharidu now getting ready with the conversions. Now Tharidu setting his sights. That goes astray, so St. Peter's have to settle in for the 5 points. The score moves up to 17 points to 0 in favor of the Bamba Brigade. Halfway through the first half, 3 tries to 0. Basically a lot of territory was dominated by the Peterites in the Science half. Ushada Pereira getting ready with the restart. Good high hanging kick just outside the 22-meter, goes into the hand of Kushant Tharindu, puts in the kick, and Science allowing the ball to bounce. And now Tharindu collecting the kick. And a beautiful offload to the Peterites forward, but unfortunately, again knocking the ball. They had few good passes in that play.
Nilan, one golden rule in rugby: you should never let that oval ball bounce, because you never know which side it's going to go.
That's very true, Sandra. And Science had to face all the pressure because they let the ball bounce. That went straight into the hands of Kushant Tharindu, knowing that how dangerous a player he is, as now Science trying to run from their own half, brought down by the Peterites. Good pressure by St. Peter's, keeping Science at bay. Now Laksha not going to the box kick, knowing that it was smothered first and gave away a try. Now Sudesh Jayavikrama, who have been very quiet in this game. Beautiful pass. And again another pass from Kushant Tharindu, not going into the hand, and the knock-ons continue to grow in this game. And most stoppages is the pattern which we are seeing here, Sandra.
Yes, Nilan, and so many handling errors from St. Peter's College during this first half. Again a scrum for Science College. Another Lakshan for the put-in. Break, blind side, move. Science College. Well defended by St. Peter's College over there.
Now the penalty for the Peterites, side entry, says referee. St. Peter's continue their trend to run at this Science outfit. But when you have a big set of forwards, another opportunity was to use the rolling maul, as we see St. Peter's knocking the ball again. This time that's Shenuk Pereira. Now Science trying to run with having that advantage, but advantage was over, says referee Suru. And a line out for Peterites. And Senura, when you have a big set of forwards against Science College, their forwards are very small when compared to St. Peter's. I would have selected to go for touch and use the forwards. They had a good rolling maul move.
Yes, definitely, Nilhan. They should have gone for the touch and setting up a rolling maul, green shoving. Because it's easy for big forwards. They don't have to run much. They just have to go setters. They just have to start from set plays.
Overthrown by Rana Singh, but St. Peter's continuing play. Now Galage to Pereira. Pereira passed through another player. Galage using the shorter side. Navodaya to Rana Singh now. Not coming from the side is the call. So a penalty in favor of Science College.
One common infringement that we've seen throughout this game coming from side, from both teams here, Nilhan. I think teams should be more disciplined when it comes to breakdowns. Again, a good touch by Science College, which have gained around 40 meters. Replacement Pranit Silva replacing
Kushan Tharindu is gone out, so Pranit Silva comes in. And most probably he will go into that fullback position. And he scored 3 tries in the last game, coming in the second half. But still could not get a spot on the starting lineup. That shows the quality of the Peterite side. As Science now looking to run. In their backs, long pass to the corner. And this time is Turuvitana. Cuts back in, still continuing play for Science College. First real opportunity for the visitors. And a hand there by Veerabangsha. Free playing advantage. Shows and goes by Anuradha Lakshan for Science College. Now a good offload. There was a knock forward in that process, but the play will come in to offside infringement. Science will look to add the 3 points. They had a go at it in the initial stages of this game, could not capitalize on it. Now another opportunity to add 3 points in this game. 17 points to nil.
Science displayed a brilliant support play over there, Nilhan.
Oshan Pereira getting ready with his kick. He missed out on the first one. This is a rather easy one in front of the 6 for the fullback of Science College. The kick hits the upright. A good collection there by Peterites. Playing few phrases inside now, still looking to run from their own half. Galage now goes to Dimel. Dimel puts a long kick. Collection not good, but it went back first. So Science College trying to run is Oshan Pereira. Brought down by the Peterites, bringing a lot of pressure to this breakdown. Big move by Ravidu Nishanta there for Science College. Science also trying to run. That has been their way of play. Now Lakshan offloading it to his partner Devjana. Devjana goes into contact now. Science playing few phases of play, but not gaining any advantage forward as Pereira goes to the boot, but that goes straight into the hands of the Peterites. And now the St. Peters will try to run, and the prop forward went straight into the referee, so referee will stop play and allow a scrum in favor of St. Peter's College. Science played a lot of phases, but not gaining any yards forward. That kick from Oshan Pereira, that was something that he will like to forget about. Not gaining any meters, straight kick, handing over the territory to St. Peter's, and another opportunity for the Peterite syndrome.
It's definitely that up and under. I think it's a bad decision that he has made over there. Again, a solid scrum for St. Peter's College. Galage passing to Sudesh. Again, Pranit, a good passage of play, but sadly, St. Peter's was pushed out to the touchline by Science College.
Yeah, Dinit Ranasinghe there, bundling to touch by Science, but good move by the back line. Now it's up to the forwards to bring some pressure into this line out.
Milan, both teams today couldn't manage to have good continuity throughout the game.
Yeah, they're trying to run and because of that a lot of handling errors are popping into this game. Science securing that line out now. Lakshan puts the kick, a deep one. St. Peters can't let it bounce into touch. Pranit Silva doing the clearing work now to Jaya Vikrama. Big kick by Jaya Vikrama. And a penalty for Science College. Number 6 of St. Peter's College, Aiden Fernando, was offside is the call from referee. That was Science College number 6, Oshan Balasuri. And a penalty for St. Peter's. Jai Vikram now taking the kicking duties after Oshan Tharidu was substituted.
I think that's a good decision over there, going for the touch, Nilhan, because 5 minutes for the half time according to our clock, and normally forwards they get more tired when they're running here and over, up and down throughout this game.
Tulajna with the throwing. This time he finds his catcher. Now the Peter Wrights trying to run Vindya Dimela to Pranit Silva. Pranit Silva to Vishenka in the corner. Surarana Singh over there. Now St. Peter's for second phase of play. Good passes, but unfortunately knock on there by Sadev Gamage.
Again, crucial handling errors, Ilhan. They could have worked the ball to Ranasinghe, but always they continue to stop from the middle of the game.
They wanted to break that Science line in the first phase, but that did not work, and then the forwards tried to continue that play, unfortunately knocking it on in process. Now Science with a kick from Oshan Pereira, and the ball goes into touch. Another opportunity for the Peter Wrights.
St. Peter should focus on scoring more points because they still don't have a comfortable lead over Science. And on the other hand, Science have another opportunity to master and start their scoring sheet.
$17 points to nil. The throw is not collected, but Vindya Dimel doing the cleaning work. Now the Peter Wrights looking to run. Now Pasadu Bandar tried to put that kick, but unfortunately not completing that. And another knock forward in this game.
Again, another opportunity for Science College.
update from Pallekele. Royal leading 10 points to nil, and Isipatana leading 17 points to 6 at Havelock Park. Peter Wrights also continuing their good work in this game, leading 17 points to nil. Science now trying to run from their own half, but that does not go according to plan. Now Science making some beautiful meters forward. That's Oshan Pereira, and a beautiful offload to his mate. And now Science looking to set things off. Slow ball. That's Oshan Balasuriya now. Science looking to use the forwards. This is the big second rover. Beautiful piece of play by Science, caught back in. That's Surubitana for Science College. And a penalty. Another opportunity just in front of the sticks. As we come to the close of the first half. Third kick for Science College. Referee having a chat with the Peter Wrights skipper about the offside infringements that the Peter Wrights have had in this first half. Ushita Pereira for Science College, who has had a torrid time in this game with his kicks for penalties as well as his clearing kicks, and that is not true. So another missed opportunity by Science College as referee blows the time for half time. A half to forget for the visitors. They gave away 2 tries very easily for the Peter Wrights, and St. Peter's College leading 17 points to nil against Science College. This 6-week encounter in this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. Peter Wrights will look for a better performance in the second half. And we'll take a short commercial break and we will come back with second half action.
Experience the exquisite taste of real fruit with the goodness of fresh milk. Kothmale drinking yogurt, now in strawberry, mango, vanilla and wood apple. Kothmale drinking yogurt, your daily refreshment.
We are different. We are agile. We are empowered. We are a team. We are NABCO.
NABCO was born out of a spare bedroom. 34 years later, NABCO has grown to be one of the top retail solution providers, offering their customer-led proposition to over 200 trade and retail customers across the UK and Ireland. With Europe's largest retail manufacturer, Modern Expo, as a supply partner, along with its own 30,000 square foot HQ in St Albans, NABCO offers its customers a complete retail solution. With the best talent in the industry, NABCO is leading the transformation of the retail landscape.
TDM International Limited, one of the most versatile logistics solutions providers in the world, handling sea, air and road transport, packaging, warehousing, customs, clearance forwarding, project cargo and personal effects. Providing you with professional solutions, best care and great experience. We handle pallets, containers and all types of cargo. TDM International Limited, freight services with over 50 years of experience. TDM International Limited, one of the most versatile logistics solutions providers in the world, handling sea, air and road transport, packaging, warehousing, customs, clearance forwarding, project cargo and personal effects. Providing you with professional solutions, best care and great experience. We handle pallets, containers and all types of cargo. TDM International Limited, freight services with over 50 years of experience. TDM International Limited, one of the most versatile logistics solutions providers in the world, handling sea, air and road transport, packaging, warehousing, customs, clearance forwarding, project cargo and personal effects. Providing you with professional solutions, best care and great experience. We handle pallets, containers and all types of cargo. TDM International Limited, freight services with over 50 years of experience.
Experience the exquisite taste of real fruit with the goodness of fresh milk. Papare drinking yogurt, now in strawberry, mango, vanilla and wood apple. Papare drinking yogurt, your daily refreshment.
We are different. We are agile. We are empowered. We are a team. We are NABCO.
NABCO was born out of a spare bedroom. 34 years later, NABCO has grown to be one of the top retail solution providers, offering their customer-led proposition to over 200 trade and retail customers across the UK and Ireland. With Europe's largest retail manufacturer, Modern Expo, as a supply partner, along with its own 30,000 square foot HQ in St Albans, NABCO offers its customers a complete retail solution. With the best talent in the industry, NABCO is leading the transformation of the retail landscape.
TDM International Limited, one of the most versatile logistics solutions providers in the world, handling sea, air and road transport, packaging, warehousing, customs, clearance forwarding, project cargo and personal effects. Providing you with professional solutions, best care and great experience. We handle pallets, containers and all types of cargo. TDM International Limited, freight services with over 50 years of experience.
To the second half action from Bumble in this week 6 encounter of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. St Peter's College taking on Science College. At halftime, the home team, the Peterites, leading 17 points to nil. It's been a game which St Peter's have dominated, and Science had few opportunities in the last few minutes of the first half. And joining with me in commentary, St Peterites 17 points to nil, but not so convincing as we expected.
Yes, definitely, Nilhan. And also we should mention Science College. They missed two opportunities to score and start their scorecard. Again, Sudesh Jaivikrama to the restart with a nice high-hanging kick. Science College well collected. That's a high tackle from St. Peter's College. I think referees straight away for a yellow card.
It's St. Peter's College losing Jahanu Singh straight away in the first minute of the second half. Not the ideal start. Coach Sanath Martis and his team wanted. Science now have an opportunity. A numerical advantage for the next 10 minutes in this game.
I think now it's the opportunity for Science College to master this opportunity. Now St. Peter's playing with 14 players. A 4-man line out for Science College in their own half. Well, uncontested line out. Good tackle there by Sudesh Jai Vikrama.
That's a mistake from Lakshan Anuradha for Science College. Losing the ball, knocking it forward in that breakdown. As you see, the trend continues of this stop-start affair.
Yes, exactly. And the most common error, most common handling errors, like knocking on a breakdown. That really damages the continuity of the game, Nilhan.
Yeah, the Bumblebee faithful would have loved to see a flowing game of rugby, but still they have seen glimpses of it. Unfortunately, a lot of handling errors, as you mentioned. Now St. Peter's using the forwards backs now. Praneet to Rana Singh fends off one, but in that run he had step in to that line, and unfortunately no progress for St. Peter's. Nice move from the backs, beautiful passes, but Rana Singh could not stay on the pitch, so unfortunately that move comes to an end. And now Science again going for that 4-man line out.
A clean line out by Science College. A good clearing kick, but it didn't found touch.
Jai Vikrama collecting in it. The kick. Now Galage to Navodya. And again, unfortunately, offside, says referee Suru Pereira.
Lack of focus displayed here by St. Peter's College team during the second half, Nilan.
Yeah, not the ideal start for the Peterites, losing Rana Singh for that high shot. These boys will look for the fourth try, so after that they will play a lot of expansive rugby, as we saw in Maradona. The main aim is that 4 tries for St. Peter's.
A full man line out for Science College.
Good move by Ravidu. And now Lakshan put in that kick, box kick. That goes into touch just outside the 22-meter line.
Another thing that I noticed, Nilhan, St. Peter's College is not contesting lineouts.
Yeah, that has been something we noticed from the side game also.
Yes.
It's something the coach and his team would have spoken about. Not a clean line out, but still St. Peter's coming away with the ball. Now Jai Vikrama. Good pressure by Science College. Galage going to Demel. Demel's kick is smothered, but referee will bring back play. St. Peter's played with advantage for a knock forward by Science College in their line out.
Science College playing with good momentum and pressurizing St. Peter's attack.
Good pressure, and with they're getting some of his own medicine. which he gave in the first half.
Exactly. Man.
For his benefit, they played with advantage, so no harm done.
Gal again to the put in. Shalkun is in Pranit Silva.
Now Rana Singh passes one, 3 defenders, no support for Rana Singh. Finally Pasindu Bandara comes in, but one player in support is not sufficient for the Peter Wrights. Good run by the Peter Wright winger. Dineth Rana Singh. No, Pasindu Bandara was the only person who was there to support him.
It's a nice passage of play. St. Peter's College using the whole width to run the ball and making sure win threes, like Rana Singh getting the ball and making the yards.
All in all, it's a good move because the Peter Wrights have got themselves a line out just outside the Science 22 meter. We have a small held up in play. For an injury for another Science player. So St. Peters will face Vidyartha next week, and then this Dialog Schools Rugby League will have a 1 week break. And after that, the Super Round, then knockouts, and some traditional games would be played, especially the Joe Pete is what something the Pete Wrights and the Josephians are eagerly looking forward. With all these traditional games, just got some information from the Pete Wright Rugby Foundation that there will be a 7th tournament coming up, which is organized by them, so that's something that these boys will look into. Good work by the Pete Wright Rugby Foundation.
And also the Rector's Cup played against St. Anthony's, St. Peter's.
Yeah, that's something which has not played after 2019. The Archibald at against St. Thomas's, which is still at St. Thomas's, so that's something that the Pete Wrights want to bring it down to Bambalapitiya. Now Science making a cross kick, good collection there by Jai Vikrama. Play on, says referee. And a penalty. Now Science looking to run. Their intention is to continue play, and then unfortunately knocks the ball in the progress. Just gifting Peter Wright's posture. Only that player who took the quick tap was ready for the move.
Yes, I think that's a bad decision over there they took, because St. Peter's is already 10 meters back, so they don't get the advantage. They should have gone for the touch over there, Ilhan.
It's another handling error to this counter in this encounter. And with the change of Kushan Tharindu, St. Peters are playing Vidya Dimel and Sudesh Jayavikrama. Both in some moves will play that fly half position. Now a good move by Pasindu Bandara. Collection is not good there by the Pete Wright. Pranit Silva, unfortunately. Here we go, Pasindu making that yard, and the pass to Silva, not connecting it properly. Rana Singh wanted to continue play, but the referee bringing it correctly to that knocked forward. .10 minutes in the first half. Still no scoring in the second half by both teams. There have been 4 or more scrums. Now Science put in the deep kick. Jayavikrama finally collecting the ball. And he will look to run with Pranit Silva. This time Vishenka Silva makes the pass, but referee bringing play for offside infringement. That pass from Vishenka was forward, so that's why referee brought it back. Jayavikrama taking the quick tap and running is Dulaj Navodaya running through has Jayavikrama, but he cannot make that pass. Good defense by Science. Now the Peterites opting for the shorter side. Rana Singh goes through one, has one player to beat. Still he continues. Has he scored? Yes, he has. Brilliant move by Dineth Rana Singh. And he has shown glimpses of what he can do, and finally he has scored for the Peterites, and that's a very important try for the Bambar Brigade, the 4th try and the bonus point try. Here we go, replay of that. Rana Singh went through one, through another. He went up and he continued to run towards the whitewash, and he scored. Brilliant try for St. Peter's College.
Yes, Nilan, and an intelligent play by Rana Singh over there. There were no opponents for the ruck, so he had time to get up again and run for the try line. So they Sudesh Jayavikrama for the kickoff, for the conversion, sorry.
Jayavikrama lining in the conversion. And that's true, that's a beautiful conversion for St. Peter's College. Jayavikrama adding that extra points for the Peterites.
Throughout this game, Rana Singh has showed some great. Rana Singh has gained some good yards by running as a win 3. Any thoughts on that, Nilhan?
Yeah, he has been very deadly in that corner with his speed, and his handoffs have been brilliant. And Science have struggled to cope with it, and finally he has something to show for in the scoreboard. And now Peterites have scored the 4 tries. You could see some freedom from the boys and some expansive rugby coming up. Now St. Peter's trying to run in. Few replacements have come down, and we have seen Januka Rana Singh coming in now. The pass to Pranit not collected. Science College now looking to use the shorter side. Science playing with the advantage. St. Peter's defense again. Found offside. Referee calling the skipper. That's the second yellow card for Januka Rana Singh, and he is off. Just came in. So that will be 20 minutes for St. Peter's to play with 14.
it's not a good thing to see. Playing 20 minutes with 14 people means if Science use that as opportunity.
I just came in after spending that 10 minutes in the bin. And again, fortunately, he received another yellow card, so Pit Rights are down 14 for the next 20 minutes. So that would be the game according to our clock. Suleiman Riaz has come in, and that's the end of the game for Dineth Ranasinghe. Now Science using the rolling maul. Good pass to Tharindu, long cutout pass, but not collected well by the Science winger.
A good drift defense shown there by St. Peter's College. As you can see, there were 3 Pete Rights defending that win 3. Again, a line out for St. Peter's College.
Overthrown by Dulaj Navodaya, but collected by Veerabangsha. Penalty for St. Peter's, and 10 meters forward, quickly taken by Gallage. Now the Pete Rats will spread it to the corner, and unfortunately Pasidu Bandara loses the ball in that process.
St. Peter's missing another opportunity over there. As you can see from this replay, Sudesh Jaivikrama taking in the defense and passing it clearly, but St. Peter's couldn't. Again, scrum down for Science College.
Few changes for St. Peter's have come down. Between the Dimel has gone out, and Rahul Peter has come in with that fly half position. So it's a long pass, but finally doing the collection work. Now Jai Vikrama under the ball, collects it well, and now offloads to Vishenka. Another infringement by St. Peter's College.
I think Silva is talking a little too much to the referee. I think that's the infringement over there.
Just very unwanted stuff, and Coach will have a talk with them because they have got 2 yellow cards in this game. Discipline has to be something very crucial going to the second round.
Science again for the full man line out. Uncontested line out by Science College. Science College forming a rolling maul. Again, quick tap from St. Peter's College. Rahul. So there's Jai Vikrama. A small chip kick and a chase.
Science College took it over the line and grounded the own try. So 5 meter scrum for St. Peter's. Good spot by Sudesh Javikrama, knowing that the fullback was not there. And good pressure by St. Peter's running in pairs. The Science scrum off had only the option to score that own try. 5-meter scrum for the Peterites. A golden opportunity to score against it.
Yes, and also Science have one-man advantage in defense line. So let's see what St. Peter's going to do here. Gallagher. There's Javik Kramer.
Javik Kramer took that ball and dived over the line. Knock forward was the call by referee Suru. Close call.
Before that decision, referee referred to his touch judges as well, whether it's a try or a knock-on. And with the knock-on, Science again back with the scrum. Science through the put in. Pranit Silva with the ball. Some dancing feet over there.
Play on, says the referee. Science coming away with the ball. Good touch found by Science College. Science now coming into the 40-meter line. This live broadcast is brought to you with a joint production with the Peterite Media Unit. Good collection now. Gallagher to Peter, sending it to Jai Vikrama, to Praneeth. Praneeth Silva shows and goes, gains some yards forward. Gallagher looking for options but opts to go to Jai Vikrama. St. Peter's playing with advantage. Gallagher going for the shorter side to Peter. Rahul Peters' pass not good, so referee will come back to that advantage. Quick tap taken by Gallagher, going through, facing his opposition counter party. Now St. Peter's to Jai Vikrama. Jai Vikrama has Vishenka Silva in the corner. And he goes in now, the big Pereira. Now Jai Vikrama opts to go by himself. 5 meters out, St. Peter's now the big prop forward with Mal making some yards forward, just 2 meters short for St. Peter's. Forwards playing it in the close quarters, and has Navodya gone? No, it was a double movement. And Science this time taking that quick run, quick tap and running. Both teams opting to run and make this game a quicker one. No defense for St. Peter's, but the ball going out for touch. Good spot by the Science scrum off. There's identifying the fullback was not there.
Yes, definitely, and with the quick tap, Science College saw that St. Peter's players are having a little small nap over there, taking a small breath in. I think scrum half should be snippy like that when it comes to attacking and defending.
St. Peter's playing with another advantage there. Sadev Gamage with the ball in now. Skipper to Jai Vikrama now. Pranit Silva. Pass was collected by Science College. A head injury in progress for the Science player.
I hope that's nothing serious over there. Nilhan. They are examining.
News from Havelock Park. Isipatana College leading 24 points to 11. And from the Bradby's first leg, it's 10-all at Pallekele. This is also a league encounter. So Royal will look to continue that momentum. They can't drop the game at Pallekele. Trinity will be eyeing for a victory, the Bradby, but Royal has something more than the Bradby to look forward, as the Science College win record Survitana.
Yes, Nilan, for them to stay on top of this Group A, they have to win this match as well. Royal College.
Yes, and they have played one more game than St. Peter's, so next week will be a rest week for Royal. And St. Peter's will take on Vidyartha at Bambalapitiya. Jai Vikrama not getting that kick out. Touch now. Return kick collected by Jai Vikrama. Fends off one. Tries to run. 5 meters away from the halfway line, St. Peter's. It's Jehan Veerabangsha gaining few yards forward. Another penalty for St. Peter's College. Kalage taking that quick tap. Rahul Peter to Pranit Silva. Big tackle on Silva by Science College. Navodaya looking for options. He has no way through there. Now Galage to Jai Vikrama. The ball is spilled there by Aiden Fernando. St. Peter's playing some phrases of play, and another penalty. Taking the quick tap. That plan is still going on. Another advantage in favor of the Peterites. Not 10 meters, says referee. Would have loved now for St. Peter's to go into touch and use the forwards. But the option is quite clear that Gamage wants to take that quick tap and run.
St. Peter's going for this fast game, and it's really nice to see St. Peter's playing this fast moving rugby. A good break, and Ranasingh again for his second try over there in the corner.
Beautiful move by Ashid Madrugaski, and he sent the replacement winger Suleiman Riaz over the line. Broke the line, and a beautiful offload for the replacement winger Suleiman. So he adds another 5 points to the tally.
I'm sorry, Sorry, it's Suleiman, not Rana Singh. The replacement wing 3 against Sudesh Jai Vikrama.
So Peters now giving an opportunity for Rahul Peter to add the conversion. Testing out a lot of kickers in this game, the Peterites. Kick not through, so the score will stand at 29 points to nil.
Final 6-7 minutes according to our clock. And again, Science College back with the restart. St. Peter's working the line, using the weight. Pranit Silva.
Big man Veerabangsha making good yards forward. Quick tap not taken from the initial position by Galage. Now St. Peter's going to the corner. Kick and chase. Not good, but the Science player kicking the ball out.
And there was a small infringement spotted by the touch judge over there.
There's a late tackle on Peterite player Suleiman.
St. Peter's running this ball again.
Big tap taken by Galage and sending Hidmal over now. Rahul Peter offloading it to Jai Vikrama. Scrappy ball over there. But Pranit Silva doing the cleaning work. Now Vishenka Silva in the corner. Goes through one defender. Still going strong. And is bundled into touch, but high tackle, says referee Isul Pereira. So another opportunity for the Peterites. This time Pranit Silva to Navodya. He goes into contact. Now the big forward Sadev Gamage, has he gone over and scored? Held up, says referee. That will be a goal line dropout for Science College. St. Peter's having few opportunities in this last 5 minutes. And their plan has not changed. They want to play a fast game. So does Science College in the second half. The kick going straight into touch, so that will be a scrum in favor of St. Peter's College. Goal line dropout, going straight into touch.
Science College again putting themselves in harder situations by their own mistakes. They are again Galage into the put in.
Few changes in for Science College. Ball again now to Jai Vikrama. The pass is not good. Science kicking the ball in the progress. Suleiman not doing anything good for St. Peter's in that breakdown. Knocking the ball forward. Communication was not there by the Peterite backs in that move. And Science finally out of their red zone.
Final 2 minutes according to our clock. Nilhan, do you think Science will be able to at least start their scoring sheet?
Would love to, and this production is a joint production with the Peterite Media Unit and Papare.com. Now Science kicking it deep. Pranit Silva collecting it and offloading to Jai Vikrama. Jai Vikrama puts the ball into touch.
Finally, Science College back in St. Peter's half. Pereira and Sachin are replaced for St. Peter's College. A full man now out for Science College.
Science College going for a rolling maul. Losing the ball in the process. Number 9 going into the bin for talking to the referee. Penalty reversed, and a penalty for Science College. St. Peter's are down to 13 at the moment. Discipline is something Coach Martis will have a talk to these players. Said going into the big games, these kind of mistakes cannot happen.
Yes, definitely Nilhan, and it's some unwanted mistakes there by St. Peter's College. Again, another clear opportunity for Science College there.
Overthrown but collected well by the Science player, but referee deeming that throw was not straight. Science again losing an opportunity which they could have got the maximum out of it.
And throughout this second half, St. Peter's is playing with 14 men for 30 minutes. Only 5 minutes they played with their full team. I think that's not a good sign for upcoming matches.
That's an area that coaching staff will look into.
Pranit Silva acting as a scrum half. The scrum down, Rahul Pereira taking the ball in. Sandesh Jai Vikrama. Pop pass to Suleiman.
Now Silva offloading it to his forwards. Holding on, infringement by the Peterites.
No support play there for St. Peter's.
Science want to get some points, as you mentioned. They're opting for the kick.
Yes, definitely. They missed 2 opportunities under the post. Opportunities of scoring 3 points, but now again There is a little bit of angle and distance as well. Let's see how Science will execute this.
Shada Pereira will take this kick. He had 3 missed opportunities. And it does not go, so it's the 4th one missed by Science College. Big kick by St. Peter's, gaining 40 meters forward.
That's a good kick there by Sudesh Javikrama. Again, Science going for a 5-man line out. Science College using the width this time, working the ball. A good tackle by St. Peter's College.
Holding on, says referee. A penalty for St. Peter's. Pranit Silva taking that quick tap. And St. Peter's playing with the advantage. As Jihan Veerabangsha goes into contact. Silva to Amit Jayavira, taking a few meters forward. Jayavikram acting as the scrum half to Dulaj Navodya. And Jayavikram losing the ball in the progress. That's the game for the Peterites. 29 points to nil. Not a comprehensive win for the home side. An error-ridden game, but a win is a win, and a bonus point win for St. Peter's as they keep their unbeaten streak alive, and that's the full-time confirmation. St. Peter's College winning the game 29 points to nil. This 6th week encounter. This Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. Peterites continue their winning momentum. Next week they will face Vidyartha.
St. Peter's need to have a hard look on collecting those 2 points, conversion points, and also they have to look into some discipline as well.
Yeah, that would be some part that the Peterites will look into. And this game, they wanted to play a lot with their backs. They want to run, knowing that Science College is also a running team. Forward utilization was very less in this game. They did not go for a lot of rolling mauls.
Yes, because when it comes to big games, making small blunders, will not be an advantage for St. Peter's.
Yeah, these errors cannot be repeated again in the big games coming up. So this win clinches the place in the second round for the Peterites. So they will move to the second round. Science will look for their last game to get a win and finish this season on a high. So with that victory for the Peterites, they will face Vidyartha next week in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2023. So this concludes this joint production with Peterite Media Unit joining with the Papare.com. St. Peter's College winning this game 29 points to nil. And that's it from Bambalapitiya. Until next time, have a pleasant week and see you all in next week's section.